Hello and welcome to my top 5 beginner tips for Pax Day. I've been playing this game for, well, since it was released on early access, and I've got to be honest, I'm absolutely loving it. I mean, first things first, for anyone contemplating buying this game, this is a very small, small part of the map. And if I pull my hammer out, just look how many people have built here. It's absolutely crazy. I'm going to show you my top 5 tips, and hopefully that will help you if you're a new player or if you're a solo player and you're struggling slightly. Hopefully this helps you. This is my nest base that I'm building. I am in a guild. I'm in a pretty big guild actually, and I've decided to build myself up onto a cliff. But the first tip I could probably say is the most important tip is be very, very mindful on where you build. You are going to need a lot of resources. To begin with, you're going to need a lot of wood, you're going to need a lot of stone, and you're going to need a lot of clay. That's going to be some of your main resources. So you're going to want to be where there's trees. There is clay here as well. And you've got rock, and then iron is going to be quite an early resource if you're looking to get those tools relatively quickly. So I would recommend building on an area like this. Make sure you're in kind of like a wooded area near a cliff. Also make sure you're near one of the unbuildable areas here. They're kind of like the wildlands. Make sure you're built near the wildlands because you've got tier 5 dungeons and kind of like high level dungeons here, as well as PvP gates. So PvP gates is for getting pure iron, but you're going to want to be built near here because these are the resources that you're going to want to farm at end game, these dungeons. But early game, you make sure that you're kind of near the biomes. So you're near this biome here, you're on the woodlands, you've got the cliff, you've got the rocks. I mean, would I recommend you build over here? I mean, it's not essential, but I mean, effectively building anywhere where there's forestry for wood, you'll always find clay, you're always going to find rocks. That would be my first tip for Pax Day, is be mindful where you build. Tip number 2, which I think is also a very, very good tip, is try to get your carpentry level up as soon as possible because you are going to need chests. You will need so many resources that you are going to need a lot of chests. You're going to have a little crafting area, and you're gonna need resources. You're going to need to store resources. You can obviously hold things on your body, but you're not going to be holding things on your body all the time. You'll need maybe a full inventory of cementing paste, rock, whatever the material be, and you're going to make yourself a little crafting area. So make sure you've got chests, because whatever you craft, you're also going to need to store it. The chest is a good one. It's a very, very good one. So make sure you get in your carpentry up, get those chests, get them down, and make sure that you've got a big enough area for these chests, because trust me, they will soon start to take up a load of space. This is our furnace area, and you'll see all of these are full. They've either got ore in it, or they've got bars, or they've got charcoal. They're completely stacked, and that's how many chests we're using just on this one area, which is here. So make sure you've got your chests. Tip number 3 is a bit different. I would definitely invest in cooking early on. I would make sure that you're doing your cooking, because as you can see at the bottom of the screen, you've got my health bar and you've got my stamina bar. Now, if I run and I jump, I'm going to use stamina. My stamina is going to run out, and then I'm down to 0. And your stamina is also used when you're chopping trees. So I can run out of stamina quite easily. Now, the base is 150. If I eat 3 meals, here I've got strawberry syrup, which is a max health 24. Max stamina 24, max health 36, max health 42, 28, and then 40. So my health has now gone to 218, and my stamina is now 102. The food does run out, but you're going to find this so much easier when you're farming, when you're out killing like wolves and boars, because you're gonna have more health, you're gonna have more stamina, and you're just gonna find it generally a lot easier. So investing in cooking, meals, syrups especially, make sure you're making syrups. For me, the ones that I used here is strawberry and blackberry syrup. They're not hard to craft. You can actually find a lot of berries just along the way. I don't think there's any here, but I do know that there is some over in this field. I'm pretty sure they're raspberries, so you'll be able to find them relatively easy. So make sure that you find them, make sure you're picking them, and invest on a low straight away. From a low level, make sure you're investing in these in the cooking and in the syrup, because it's going to make your life a hell of a lot easier. Now, tip number 4 is relatively down to whether you want to do this. It's not a necessity, but tip number 4 for me would be reach out, try and see if there's anyone that's built near you that wants to maybe pally up, maybe look for a guild. You can actually go to the Pax Dei Discord, and there is a section in there you can pick your own server and the region that you're playing in, and you can look for a guild, or if you are a guild, you can recruit. The reason I say this is I'm in a very, very big guild, and there are a lot of skills, as you can see here. Now I've got the ones that I'm working on: fletching, leather making slightly, but carpentry. They're my ones there: fletching and carpentry. You can see my wood cutting and my mining's high. We've got blacksmiths, we've got weaponsmiths, we've got armor smiths, we've got our leather workers, we've got our cooks, we've got our alchemist, we have our jewelry maker. We have a person, a kind of profession, like choosing a profession of their choice and maximizing all of their time to focusing on that craft. I don't need to pay. I mean, I've got my plate body here, I've got tier 3 tools. I haven't had to go out and get this. I've been fed it by the clan that I'm in, the guild that I'm in. But in return, I've done the carpentry. I've done a lot of the building. I've done other stuff for them, fletching as well. So make sure that if you are solo and you enjoy playing the content on your own, that's absolutely fine. But if you do like playing with people, definitely reach out. I've found this game incredibly, incredibly fun with the people I'm playing with. And I do think that has had a massive impact to the way that I've responded to the game and the reason I like it. And tip number 5, don't read or listen to a lot of the stuff you see online. There has been some negativity around this game unnecessarily. There has been, a lot of people moaning about this, a lot of people moaning about that. If you enjoy the game, play the game. If you enjoy playing the game to the way that you want to play it, you do that. Some people like to play the game and like to go, really into the building aspect, like our neighbor here. Some people like to get into the crafting aspect. Some people like to explore. You play this game how you want to play it. It doesn't matter what anybody else says. And I think the biggest tip is don't listen to the negativity of some others, especially some YouTubers that have a bit of a following. Because when this game first came out, I saw a lot of negativity about it, and I couldn't understand why. I really couldn't understand why, and I'm so glad I didn't listen to those videos, and I didn't respond to those videos. I didn't take it in, because I haven't stopped playing this game ever since it came out, and I haven't found a game like that in a very long time. And all the work and effort they've put into this game, and it's a beautiful game. It's a beautiful game. The graphics are incredible. I mean, just look at that. I'm quite speechless with it. So you play the game how you want to play it. It's completely up to you. And most importantly, just have fun. If there's any videos you want me to cover, because I have played this game quite a lot and I am kind of getting into the end game stuff now, then leave a comment down below and tell me what it is you'd like me to cover. I am going to be releasing more content. I did wait a while to release content because I wasn't quite sure of the, an early access game, if there was any kind of bugs or hiccups. They seem to get over them quite quickly. So now I feel like I can release a lot of content relatively comfortably now. So yeah, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. I'm at CrowRS. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you on the next video.